Inside here, so we're at the Slide OTS trade show where there's over 100 stands and over 200 brands here exhibiting over 3 days, presenting to the trade, selling in for next year. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little walk through and we're just going to kind of do a quick breeze of the stands, and then I'll pop onto each of the stands and we'll do a little video of the kind of top products. We're just going to breeze through the show and show you what's inside. So come with me. So we have most of the retailers from across the UK that come here ready for next season to look at the greatest kit. We're going to give you a little insight into some of the stands here, what they look like, kind of what the vibe is, but also some of the key products from each of the brands. So as we walk in, you can see obviously nice big trade show, big stands. We've got some outbreak boots going on here. Big popular winter brand, we've got Green Star Lang. One of the key features they talked about was one of the new heating blowers that they have. Okay, so heats the inside and the outside of the liner, which is a really cool innovation. So for boot fitting, just going to give you that better fit in store. So we'll move on. So you've got the ski range from Green Star as well. We have companies like Citrus Lime who are offering retail POS solutions. Okay, little chill out areas, okay, across the show. So you want to come and sit down and write some orders, or just take 5 minutes, you can. We've got distributors of multi-brands like Noble Custom, who do Autobox, they have Protection, some snowball brands, etc. Have Mammut, okay, well-known outdoor brand, who are showcasing all of their clothing and their specialist alpine engineering stuff. We've got POC helmets, and goggles, and après, all their race equipment. So, you know, another really key brand in winter sports. Scarpa on the touring side. Got the touring boots there, another little chill out area here where you can check out your floor plan, see where you're going. Faction skis, it's really hot right now with Candy Movex riding. It's this last season riding, doing a collection for Faction, so cool brand, getting great colours and new products for the season. Got your likes of Osprey, who are super popular in backpacks, you know, across kind of winter sports, outdoor, and make some great kit. We have Fisher. Okay, so obviously Dave Riding smashing it right now on Fisher in the slalom. So we've got Fisher here with a new distribution company with Syndicate Brand Management. We also do Houghty, which is a really cool outdoor and snowwear brand. We're working with the Scouts, actually providing Scouts of uniforms for the whole of the UK, which is quite cool. We have CDAS, who are kind of fitting experts, okay, doing all of the moulding for insoles. They do socks, they do heated gloves. They also do Casley. Okay, Casley have launched a new boot, so I'm just going to show you quickly the new boot from Casley.
I'm quite lucky, I used to be in corporate,
so kind of cool mint green boot. They've done a few kind of premium top end boots in the race category, and they've got a few races in this right now. Keep an eye out for Casley's kind of growth there. Moving around, we've got some new little companies like your Snow Tech products. They do like a little protector that goes around your snowboard, so a little bit different, okay, but there's all sorts of little cool brands here and the big ones as well. I'm going to go back up the aisle this way. So over here we've got Dare to Be. Dare to Be, obviously super popular clothing brand, really good value for money, and they're showcasing all of next year's range. We've got a huge brand here, Salomon, okay, some lovely people sitting right there. And you know, Salomon obviously goes without saying, one of the biggest brands in winter sports. They brought out a new boot this year, which I've done a little showcase on a separate video. So Salomon's looking great. We've got Black Diamond. So Black Diamond, really technical alpine brand. You know, all the climbing harnesses, touring skis, clothing, etc. So really technical, cool brand. For those who are real kind of gear junkies, Black Diamond is always a cool brand to take a look at and see what they're up to. We've got Head, obviously well-known brand, particularly on the race scene, okay, and they've got some new things. They've got the new Formula boot coming out, and they've also got a really cool binding that I've done a small feature on as well, with the Protector binding, which is great for your knees. So lots going on with Head as well, lots of new innovations for next season. We've got the Groove Armada stand. They're a multi-distribution company that do street protection, and then a new range of Armada skis ready for next winter. Over here, another small distributor doing Red Bull spec eyewear, Saks underwear as well, which in my opinion, the best underwear you can buy, guys, by the way. And then another little stand here, KT tape, so post recovery and stuff like that. If you need something to kind of keep your legs going throughout the week, you know, you don't ski all the time, you're out there for a whole week, this kind of thing is really cool. Just here we have K2. K2 obviously a cool brand. One thing I'll point out on K2 real quickly is the reinvention of the full tilt boot. It's now been branded K2. So exactly the same if you want a classic full tilt boot with the K2 on it. So looking really fresh, that range as well. That looks really cool. And then some great graphics on the rest of the stuff.
You don't have anything on mine.
Moving up, we've got Bart's here on the left. So Bart's is a really popular kind of hat brand. They do obviously a huge range of headwear and really popular. You find them in most of the big retailers and some small retailers across the UK. So really, really popular. Over here we've got Picture organic clothing. Now we like Picture. You've seen I wear Picture from time to time. Really great collection from Picture and obviously a great vibe behind the brand. Brico, helmets, goggles, so another smaller stand here, but some really cool bright products that are great. And then just behind over here we've got Manby. Manby's a multi-brand distributor, so they do brands like Olan, Cool Cask, Sally's, Gel Jam. They do their own label stuff as well, and Steiner gloves. So, you know, big selection of lots of different brands on there as well. So really quite cool. Big Rossignol stand here. We passed slightly earlier. So all of the clothing range from Rossignol, skis, boots, and then Van Gogh packs as well, so you've kind of got a real differentiation. Obviously Rossignol being the same group as Lang has got this new boot liner heater as well, which is really cool, but our new boot, I'll show you quickly, is the Rossignol High Speed. So a new boot that comes in low volume, medium volume and high volume, fits great and really good price points on that boot as well. So some good stuff from Rossignol here. But UYN, which has been an upcoming brand, kind of big in Europe, not so big in the UK yet, but does some really cool base layers. You'll see the Italian team base layer on the mannequin there. And they're also doing socks and clothing and everything, so another nice little brand there. Got a couple of Never Summer, which is a small snowboard brand. We've got the Gero Superfit here, so different footwear, a little bit more outdoor inspired, okay, for the outdoor element of the show. And moving back up here, another multi-distribution brand, lots of different products over here, Stance socks, Dragon goggles, so lots going on, lots and lots of different brands to look at here. Hestra, some of the world's most popular gloves, so Hestra are really well known for the quality of their gloves and one of the best selling gloves kind of in the UK market, top end, really good quality leather and really lovely stuff. Buff, everybody knows Buff. Buff's always been around for a long time now. Headwear, multifunctional tubes, etc. So, you know, we love Buff. Everyone loves Buff. Who doesn't love a Buff, right? We've got Elan over here and Rocks and ski boots. Elan's quite, unique, and they brought out a unique ski, which is the folding ski. So the one thing to look out for Elan for next year is this folding ski. So you can literally fold it, put it in your backpack or your briefcase if you've got a big enough backpack, but otherwise just kind of packing case when you go away. You get your skis in with your jacket and your pants. So that's cool. And we've got Scott on here. We also do back equipment in the bags. Scott, really solid brand, great ski touring stuff, excellent gloves, goggles and helmets, and some great apparel too. And moving down, we've got Dynafit. Dynafit is a super lightweight touring brand. I'm sure many of you will know it, but they do some really great clothing with Salomon as well. Great boots on the Dynafit side. They also have the trail running element to Dynafit too, so some really cool stuff on the Dynafit Salomon stand there. Little brand called Sunski just here, you know, which just seems a new brand at the show, which looks quite cool. And then we've got just down here, but last on this side of the hall, okay, so we've got another side of the hall to go. So down here we've got Atomic. Now if you don't know Atomic, you don't know the ski industry at all. So Atomic, we've got really cool stuff. I think what we're going to come in here really quickly is show you something I like, which is the new Benchetla graphics, okay, so loving the new Benchetla graphics. Obviously great selling ski, been around for a little while. The new graphics look fantastic. Moving on, we've got a little stand at the back there we'll just drop into. So we've got Vulcan Outerwear, obviously really cool clothing brand, does really well, and they've got kind of the full collection and their goggles as well. So yeah, Vulcan here too, and electric goggles and electric clothing on the other side. So moving over to the other side of the hall, we've got we're going to go zigzag a little bit different this time. We've got Keen. So Keen, obviously super popular outdoor footwear brand, well known kind of across the UK. We've got La Sportiva, okay, a bit more touring element as well. This is a multi-brand kind of distributor as well, so they have a few other products, Duplo, goggles and sunglasses, Exped backpacks, etc. So some good stuff to look at there. We've got Tentree, which is a kind of really cool story. It's a bit more lifestyle orientated clothing brand, but with a really nice kind of recycled, renewable story. So really nice, cool brand. If you want something a bit more lifestyle in your store, really nice as well. And just over in the corner, you've got Artelect behind that, which is kind of base layer, mid layer type brand. It was created by the guys at Bradshaw Taylor. They used to distribute Icebreaker, so they know base layer really well. Petzl, we've got the Climb inside, probably the best head torches out there in my opinion. It's something that I use when I'm running in the winter. So we've got Petzl head torches and all the harnesses and ice climbing equipment there. Sherpa is another brand that's done by Bradshaw Taylor, so again kind of more mid-layer outerwear, good kind of quality recycled materials, natural materials and everything that goes with Sherpa, so really nice brand there. Nick Wax, for all of those jackets that we've seen that you need to clean properly, Nick Wax is one of the best brands for that. You know, your tech wash, your downproof, your proofing rather, where you give a shell, soft shell, anything. Kind of everything's covered when you need to look after your gear that you've paid a lot of money for. We've got a stand from Ultrasport. Ultrasport are the distributors for Technica, Blizzard and Smith, and so we've got obviously Smith helmets and goggles, Technica boots, Andy in the middle, and Blizzard skis. So again, really cool brands. Here we've got Kilpie, a brand I'm not too familiar with, okay, so something I'm going to take a look at a bit more tomorrow. So we've got clothing, backpacks, so again, looks really nice. Here is where they do the Slide Awards. So Slide Awards, they've got different awards. So this year they've done an Eco Award, a Fresh Brand Award, and then they've got the other awards for each different category, okay? So every year at the trade show here, they do awards for each of these categories, and then the brands that win them just get a little bit more marketing push and kind of focusing on their newest and latest innovations. So some really cool innovations on the Slide Award stand. And then moving swiftly round as we do this whistle-stop tour of Slide OTS, we've got Black Crows. Kind of needs no introduction. Black Crows, really cool, and an all-mountain ski brand. I've done a little feature on my favourite ski, so I'll drop that in later on. We've got Camelback and we've got Giro. Camelback brought out a new snow range of bags, which have got obviously got their hydration system, fully insulated, doesn't freeze up. And then Giro, you've got the helmets and the goggles, you know, well-known brand in the kind of snow sports arena. Been around for a long time, makes some great quality stuff. Little brand here, Maya Sports, okay, that do apparel, so really kind of good value apparel, cool colours, different designs, and been around the market for a long time. Superfeet, they make great insoles, skiing, snowboarding, outdoor, running, everything, and they have a new digital scanner which is going to get you kind of the most accurate foot measurement you can get, so you can make sure people are getting into the right shoe. And they also have a system that you can computerize that, and it will tell you which shoe is the best for your foot, which is quite cool. Then we've got Evoc Packs on here, so lots of cool different styles of bags for traveling, really good quality stuff. Another chill out area over here. We've got Ardblair Sports Importers here that do Lecky and Aku. So Lecky kind of on the walking and skiing side, obviously really well-known poles, some of the best out there, and great race equipment as well. And then you've also got Aku, which is, you know, super popular outdoor footwear range, fits really well, great fit on there. The guys do really well with it. We've got, as we come here, we've got Kelty and Sierra Design, so more on the outdoor side. It's a really great family camping product, you know, kind of from everything. So you want a deck chair up to a double inflatable bed and a backpack from the smallest to the largest. They do everything, okay? So on the outdoor side, that's really cool. We'll just do here and then we'll loop back real quick. So we've got just a couple of little ones. We've got another little stand here that's kind of selling insulation and stuff, so trying to promote themselves to the brand as kind of a provider of materials as well. Full Line have got a stand here as well, one of our kind of media friends in the industry, if you like, so they've got a little bit there for their magazine. And then another little brand here for camping called Polar. Okay, we'll go back around this way. So this is, and then we've got little stand here from a retail and ski exchange with a Pro Ski Simulator. Just going to jump on this real quick, and then we got a kind of good fun to go on there, okay? So we could do that all day long, but we haven't got time for that. So, and then they also distribute Carve as well. Carve, the digital ski insole, really cool little product, goes under your ski boots and teaches you how to ski better, okay? So it's a really cool product. Little stand with Vist here, do some clothing and some other bits. Another small stand distributor focusing on uphill socks and some base layer there as well. So there's lots and lots of products here and lots of brands that you may have not seen before that are really worth checking out. We've got kind of hot sportswear here, kind of focusing just on trousers, okay, so kind of good outdoor hiking pants. And then we have Storm Waterproofing, so another waterproofing brand that's got a lot of cool eco values, and they kind of, again, provide them a product that you need for doing anything to your clothing. So that's really cool. We're gonna go around this way, okay? So we've got Too Pure, who distribute mountain hardware, a lot of other cool products, like climbing products, so great for the outdoor, but also mountain hardware is great for skiing too. Deck Shell over here, behind there rather, we've got SQI here. Not a brand I know a lot about, so we'll come back. So new brand, there you go. And tell us a little bit about the new brand, just really quickly, 20 seconds.
Yeah, so the goal is to bridge the gap and blur the lines between sportswear, ski wear and fashion. So that's the concept.
Awesome. Okay, look, we look forward to hopefully covering a bit more about the brand. That would be great. Another tiny little rest area there if you want to really get away. And then we've got Falky. Obviously Falky do some of the best ski socks in the market. They also do some fantastic base layer and mid layers as well. So a really kind of key brand there. And then over here we've got a multi-distributor doing lasting merino socks, Monet ski socks, Zania gloves and Ice Peak clothing. Just here, Ice Peak's really good value for money clothing actually, and do some really good options. And then as we walk around, we've got Dakine. Now most people will know Dakine. Dakine obviously make excellent luggage and gloves and everything else, so you know, kind of need no introduction really, but one of the kind of best brands for that kind of stuff on the market. Then probably the stand of the show really in terms of how they designed it is Helly Hansen. They've done a really good job. Helly obviously outerwear, base layer, been around for a long time, well known in the water sports world as well. A really cool stand from Helly and some great kind of products. Another distributor here doing extremities, kind of gloves and hats. So again, even more kind of variation. You can mix up your brands in store. It's going to make it a little bit more appealing rather than everybody having the same thing. You've got a lot of choice here. So we're at the dark corner of the show where nothing much going on, but we come around to Nordica. Obviously Nordica, really cool premium ski brand. New boot for them is the Speed Machine. They brought that back with a new fit and a new last, okay, so it's even better than it was before, and some really cool graphics on the Enforcer skis. Here we've got Granger's, another proofing brand. So again, they do everything you need from jacket proofing to washing, everything, kind of minimise the impact to your wear and make it last longer. So Granger's is another really cool brand for that. We have Odlo. Odlo, one of the kind of top base layer brands. So Odlo are doing lots and lots of different innovations on base layer. They cover all materials, wool, synthetics, blends, everything else, and then obviously great mid layers as well. So that's, we've got Odlo there. Small brand here, Giraffe, with kind of multifunctional headwear, kind of a different variation on buff. Very cool. And then I suppose we should just loop here really. So we've got Oakley, who have kindly lent me their hat for this video. So Oakley obviously make really cool apparel, headwear, also helmets. Their helmets are fantastic, and then obviously well known for their eyewear. It goes without saying, that's Oakley, right? So another little brand here is we've got Craft and Skins. So again, kind of on the sportswear side, but also the base layer side, and then Thorlo socks on the end. Yeah, it's been around for, well, as long as I've been around. And then another kind of little small stand here, which is clothing, hydro flasks, etc. So again, another little different distributor here, doing kind of multi-brands. There's some really cool, and I love some of the little kid stuff in the corner there. So. And then we come around, we've got Roosh gloves. Now whether you're a goalkeeper or a skier, you will love Roosh gloves. So, or Roosh I should say, sorry. And then we've got that there. Another small sock brand here called Feet. Okay, so yeah, how are we going to say that? Feet. I reckon that's how we say it. But anyway, another little small brand there. So again, if you want something slightly different in store that's not kind of what everyone else has got, you've got that there as well. We've got Marker Dalbello Vocal, so we're just going to pop over the wall there to see what the crack is. Yeah. Got some really great products from these guys. Obviously, top brand in winter sports, Dalbello, Marker and Vocal, okay? Or Marker Dalbello Vocal, MGV. So everything from helmets, to ski boots, to race skis, to freestyle skis, everything, you know, really top brand. Patagonia, one of my favourite brands, and Patagonia obviously offering their ski clothing and outdoor clothing collection here at the show. Obviously nice, mutual, natural colours, and all with the great Patagonia story that comes with it. Here we've got Spider. Now everyone will know Spider really in ski sports, been around a long time, premium brand. There's Emily Sarsfield, ex-GB athlete that looks after the brand now as well. And then we are almost there, we're almost at the end of our little tour. We've got Seve, Spy and Bolle, so all part of the same group, so you can have 3 different brands from one group offering different eyewear and helmet options, so really cool stuff there. And then we've got another bag brand just here for Evoc. A lot of their bags are made out of PET recycled bottles, which is quite cool. We are almost at the end. We've got Keela just here, who's a bit more outdoor inspired brand. You know, again, jackets, mid layers, bits and bobs like that. And then kind of another multi-brand here, doing a few socks, hand warmers, and that kind of thing. And last but not least, we've got Henri Dudivard and Goldberg clothing, which is kind of super premium but really nice fashionable stuff. So if you want to stand out on the slopes, this is probably one of the stands you'll come to at the show. And that, everybody, is a whistle-stop tour of OTS and Slide. So thanks for taking that small journey with me. I hope that's been quite insightful as to what goes on in some of these trade things. And we've done some short clips of just a zoom around each stand, the big brands, and my favourite products from each stand too. See you next time.